Welcome to Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we believe in the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld of the Brown Blankfeld Group, selling homes in Southern Nevada since 1988. To bring you the 3 E's, we not only share our experience and knowledge, but that of our expert contributors. We are very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. Like them, we are dedicated to delivering timely, balanced truths for market conditions. Please stay tuned. We'll be back in just a moment. With us in studio, I have my partner, Shelley Brown. We also have Steve Schauer from New American Funding. Steve, welcome.
Hello, Harvey. Thank you for having me again.
You teach classes for realtors and other folks?
A lot of CE classes and educate everybody about the home buying process.
That's actually how I met him, was in a class.
Today I want to talk a little bit about credit, how that relates to the mortgage. There are companies out there where you call an 800 number and they'll fix your credit for you for some kind of a fee.
Most people don't need that much repaired or don't really know their credit either. There's a lot of different credit scores out there. If someone gets a car, it's a different credit score. If we pull a loan credit score, it's a different scoring model as well.
Is it typical that the credit score you guys pull is a little less number than what they're seeing?
It takes a few more aspects of their history into account.
So what's a good credit score? It's such a vague question.
I hate to say it's a vague answer, unfortunately, as well, because that really depends. I personally think anything above a 675 is an average score. I have a lot of people who always say, hey, I'm in the 800 FICO score. And quite honestly, that doesn't make your loan any better. We just go, great, thank you.
What's the highest score you've ever seen?
832.
Wow.
That's like perfect, isn't it?
I believe 850. So remember, it's a history of how long you've had it and how you've maintained that credit. When people say, I want credit repair to help me, credit repair doesn't do anything that you technically can't do.
Let me ask you this. You pull my credit, and I have a bunch of little medical collections.
Typically, medical collections don't affect as much. Most of the time, other collections will affect more. We can run scenarios to say, if this is paid off, your score will be this. One thing that really drives credit down immediately is if you owe $2,000 on your credit card, as an example, and your high limit on your credit card is $2,000, if you're maxed out.
Let's say I had a late pay in the last year on my credit card.
The higher the score, the less something will affect you. So if you're at a 750 and you have one minor late pay, you might drop 10 points. If you're at a 550, you may drop 30 points.
Some people say, well, I'm going to pay off all that debt. Is that always a good thing? Do we want to do that?
Not at all. We'll tell somebody, pay it off except for $50 on that card. And they thought, well, I'll just pay the whole thing off. And believe it or not, their credit score did not raise. And that's because the usage of the debt depends on the score.
So perfect credit history doesn't mean a perfect credit score.
Correct. If we did know everything about it, then there'd be ways to manipulate that score. So we know kind of what works, kind of what doesn't work.
I think they like it to be a little mysterious anyway.
Absolutely.
Well, they do.
We definitely would meet with the client and say, let's go through this and see what you need to do. And whether it's really, really bad or just needs a little things fixed, we can fix all that stuff.
Outstanding. Hey, Steve, this is terrific. Thanks for coming in today. Thanks for listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Please tune in every week and help us heal the Southern Nevada market one home at a time.